Hang on.
I don't know why he's got a bottle.
Okay, go.
All
right. Hi, I'm Cheri Walters with the wine blog CheriWalters.com here at the Taste of Washington, interviewing winemaker Mike Sharadin from Northwest Totem Cellars.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Yeah. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about where you got the name for Northwest Totem Cellars? I know there's a really fun story behind that.
Yeah. Well, we've lived in Woodinville almost 15 years now. When specifically we moved up here because we love the nature, we love the outdoors, and we really like the way the Indian connection to nature generally, and specifically the artwork. And there's nothing more iconic than a totem pole. So Northwest Totem Cellars, and being in Woodinville, it was just taking off 5 years ago in terms of the wine industry and the boutique industry. Obviously, Chateau Saint Michel in Colombia has set the pace for us, and so it's just been a great ride being involved in the winery business and taking part with meeting all the people, the excitement of being in the industry.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, what wine have you brought for us today?
Northwest Totem Cellars. It's our Low Man Red, for low man on the totem pole. Specifically in the typical usage of low man, you don't want to be that guy because stuff falls down and you don't want to be underneath that. But for the Indians that are carving a totem pole, the totem is chosen as a sign of respect and placed, the most respect is on the bottom of the totem pole. So the tribal elder was generally chosen as the low man, and if you frequently look at totem poles, the hand skyward is the Northwest Totem Pole signal for the respect, holding everybody else up on his or her shoulders. So the Bordeaux blend is for us the pinnacle blend of the wine world, and so we named it adequately Northwest Totem Low Man Red.
Fantastic. So what is the breakdown of the grapes?
So 64 Cabernet and 25 Merlot, 9.5% Cabernet Franc, and 1 Petit Verdot coming from Sagemore Vineyards, Ellarding Vineyards, and Chandler Reach Vineyards.
Fantastic. Well, let's go ahead and jump on in and give it a whirl.
The thing we like about the Bordeaux blend, and specifically our wines, is that they are food friendly. The Bordeaux blend has a wide spectrum of taste, so it can be matched with a lot of different wines and high acidity, which allows us to pair with wines or with food specifically like garlic and tomato, and those are difficult. We're lucky to be actually right next to a fresh garlic producer in the Taste Washington, and we've been going back and forth because the synergy between the garlic and the Bordeaux blend is, one makes the wine better and it makes the garlic sweeter, so we've enjoyed that.
Well, fantastic. Cheers.
Cheers.
Give it a whirl. Absolutely, I can definitely see nice acidity on here. Very well balanced. It's very smooth, and I can definitely see how it would be fantastic with food.
And it layers in with the pepper tones. It's just like you would season a meal. You've got different tastes going on through your taste on this Bordeaux blend, and each food brings out different elements of the wine, so that's fun for us too.
That's fantastic, yeah. A lot of people are just getting to know Washington wine, so it's really exciting to be able to be live and be able to get that out to the public that maybe has not had a chance to try Washington wine.
So what's fun for me is that people like yourself who have tremendous wine background, sommelier background, getting on and blogging. And if I could say anything to the Twitter world, it's follow as many bloggers as you can, because they will lead you through areas that you wouldn't think about on your own. They've had the experiences, they've tasted 2,000 wine, that experience of food wine pairing, general wine tasting to the public through the blogs. And that's fun for me as a winemaker, just to cruise around and check out all the great information going down on the blogs today.
Fantastic. So what other wines are you showcasing today here at the Taste of Washington? I know that you have a dessert wine that's fantastic, a late harvest Viognier, is that correct?
We have a late harvest Viognier, which is 100% Viognier with 30% botrytis, which is that mold that actually shrivels the grape and concentrates the sugars.
Noble rot.
Yeah, it's interesting. You can sell people a higher priced wine that's created by mold, and that's always
fun, but it's absolutely delicious. If you haven't experienced noble rot, I say get out there, find a wine that has that going on, and it's definitely fantastic that it's happening here in Washington State.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's the kind of wine that people say, I'm not really a dessert wine. It's exactly the people that we end up selling that bottle to, because it's light. It's not syrupy and over cloying and heavy. It's got a honeysuckle finish, and it pairs well because of the acidity, even with foods. Just like a pineapple can go onto a chili basil rice, it can come in contrast foods. They don't always necessarily have to pair chocolate with a dessert wine. So I would ask people to experiment when they're drinking wines, how they might actually cross the path of the food instead of run parallel with it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thank you very much.
Well, Cheri, thank you, and
yeah,
salut, and cheers.
Yeah.